I remember when I found out that Todd was cheating on me. It felt like the ground had been pulled out from under me. Todd was always an honest man, or so I thought. We had an unconventional start to our relationship, going from friends with benefits to something deeper. It was perfect for a while, but then things started to change. Todd began avoiding me, citing work as the reason. I tried to be understanding, especially when he got a promotion. But deep down, I had a sinking feeling that something was wrong. I decided to surprise him at work one day with concert tickets, only to walk in on a shocking scene. Todd with his boss, engaged in an affair. I couldn't even find the words to express my shock and hurt. Todd tried to explain, but it was too late. I poured water on him and left. That moment of betrayal stung, and I couldn't just let it go. I went on a mission to expose Todd and his boss, sending evidence to everyone at Todd's workplace. The fallout was massive, with Todd suspended and his boss's marriage in ruins. I felt a mix of anger and satisfaction, knowing that I had taken action to protect myself and others from their deceit. Todd tried to explain himself, but his excuses fell on deaf ears. I saw through his lies and manipulations. I cleared out my life of any reminders of him and sent the evidence to his boss's wife, who was pregnant at the time. She deserved to know the truth, even though it added more stress to her life. We met and talked, finding solace in each other's experiences and supporting one another through our respective betrayals. In the end, she won her divorce case and custody of her children, and Todd and his boss faced the consequences of their actions. It took time, but I eventually learned to trust again. Though revenge wasn't the initial plan, it helped me heal and move on from a relationship that had been built on lies and deception. I realized that sometimes taking the high road means standing up for yourself and others when faced with betrayal and dishonesty. After the dust had settled from the chaotic aftermath of exposing Todd and his boss, I embarked on a journey of self-discovery and healing. It wasn't easy, but I was determined to rebuild my life and learn from the painful experience. The first step I took was to reconnect with friends and family who had been there for me throughout the ordeal. Their support and understanding provided me with a solid foundation to start rebuilding my life. I leaned on their shoulders and gradually found my way back to a place of emotional stability. I also sought professional help to process the emotional scars left by Todd's betrayal. Therapy proved to be invaluable in helping me confront my feelings of anger, betrayal, and insecurity. It allowed me to gain a better understanding of my own worth and value as an individual, independent of any relationship. As time passed, I began to rediscover my own interests and passions. I rekindled my love for music, attending concerts and performances on my own, relishing in the freedom to enjoy my favorite artists without compromise. I also focused on my career, dedicating myself to personal and professional growth. During this period of self-improvement and healing, I stayed in touch with the boss's ex-wife, whose name was Susan. Our friendship deepened, and we became each other's confidants. Sharing our experiences helped us both gain closure and move forward with our lives. Susan's strength and resilience inspired me to keep pushing through the challenges. As I reflected on my past relationship with Todd, I realized that I had ignored several red flags along the way. I vowed never to make the same mistakes again and to prioritize my own well-being and happiness. I embraced the idea that I deserved a loving, faithful partner who respected and valued me. Eventually, I started dating again, taking things slow and being cautious with my heart. It was challenging to trust someone new after what I'd been through, but I refused to let Todd's deceit define my future. I learned to communicate openly and honestly with potential partners, setting clear expectations from the start. Over time, I met someone special who shared my values and priorities. We built a strong foundation of trust and respect, allowing our relationship to flourish naturally. It was a stark contrast to the tumultuous affair I had with Todd, and it reaffirmed my belief in true love and genuine connections. As I moved forward with my life, I couldn't help but feel grateful for the lessons I had learned from my past. I had transformed from a person who was blindsided by betrayal into someone who was resilient, self-assured, and determined to create a bright future. Looking back, I realized that while revenge had played a role in my healing process, it was the journey of self-discovery, therapy, and the support of loved ones that had truly allowed me to rise above the pain and betrayal. I had learned that, in the end, it was my own strength and resilience that had helped me find closure and move forward.